One mistake in Form 121 can cost you thousands of rupees or worse, a jail term of up to 2 years. So watch this video till the end because we are going to break down the biggest mistakes you are making while filing this form. Mistake 1. Filing this form even though you have taxable income. This is a big no. Form 121 is only for people whose total taxable liability is zero. If you fall in the taxable bracket, your form will straight up get rejected. Mistake 2. Filing this form as company, firm or NRI. Form 121 is only for resident, individuals and HUFs. That's it. Anyone else? Rejected. Mistake 3. Getting your PAN details wrong. If your PAN detail is invalid or entered incorrectly, the form becomes invalid and that means your payer will go ahead and deduct TDS anyway. Mistake 4. Using abbreviations in your name. Even something as simple as writing your name can go wrong. Don't use short forms or initials. Write your full name exactly as it appears in your PAN card. Mistake 5. Submitting the form to only one payer. You need to submit Form 121 to each payer separately, every single tax year. That said, if you have multiple investments with the same payer, one form is enough. For example, 3 FDs with the same bank or multiple bonds from the same issuer, just one form, 121. But if your investments are spread across different banks or issuers, you need to submit a separate form to each one. Mistake 6. Entering the wrong email ID. In step 6 of the form, only the use of email ID that's linked to your Demat account, not your personal one, not your office one, the one linked to your Demat. Mistake 7. Filing the wrong tax year. In step 8, you need to enter the ongoing financial year right now. That's 2026 to 27. Next year, it will be 27 to 28 and so on. Remember, you're claiming TDS exemption for income earned in that year, so the year has to match. Mistake 8. Only including your interest income in step 13. Step 13 asks for your total estimated income. That means salary, rent, pension and everything, not just interest income from your investments. Don't underreport this. Mistake 9. Signing the declaration without reading the notes. Before you sign, read the notes carefully. They'll explicitly mention that giving false information in this form can lead to a penalty and jail time of up to 2 years. So never file false detail just to claim TDS exemption. It's not worth it. Mistake 10. Submitting the form late. Ideally, submit the form 121 at the start of the financial year or before your first payment is due. If you submit it late, TDS will still get deducted. But don't worry, you can claim it back when you file your ITR for that year. That's a wrap. If you have any other questions about Form 121, drop them in the comment below and follow Fixed Returns Academy by Grip Invest for more videos like this.
Fixed returns do not constitute guaranteed or assured returns. Investments in corporate debt securities, municipal debt securities, securitized debt instruments are subject to credit risks, market risks, and default risks, including delay and/or default in payment. Read all the offer-related documents carefully.